What's up, guys? LJ Crypto back with another video. If you like my content, please subscribe, hit the share, like, and comments button, and always know that it is my goal to help you become financially free through the crypto market. So let's get started. So in this video, I want to talk about airdrops. As you've seen in the title, I'm talking about past airdrops that already happened, upcoming airdrops that have already been said to happen, and airdrops that might happen potentially in the future, but have not been confirmed, and it's just basically speculation. So, first airdrop I want to talk about that happened in the past is the MEX token airdrop. So Elrond is has been up and coming for well over a year now. They are they have their own blockchain outside of ETH, and recently they launched their exchange, their DEX called Meyer Exchange. And if you held Elrond, you were able to get the DEX's tokens, native tokens, MEX. And as you can see here, these are my MEX tokens, and of course I have to wait 2 years to for them to fully unlock. But yeah, that's the first airdrop. This wasn't a major airdrop, but I'll say these next three are much bigger airdrops that got to like the headlines of crypto, and like everybody knows about it. So yeah, with that being said, the next pretty major airdrop that happened very recently, one of the most recent airdrops, ENS. So if you don't know what ENS is, it's basically Ethereum name service. It's basically a website where you can, I'm not sure how much it costs right now, but ENS basically you can pay to have basically your public address will have your name. So like, say if your name is, I don't know, Jerry, instead of your public address having 0x34 and so forth, it will be jerry.eth. And just to show as an example, so this is ENS, so this ENS token, and yeah, this is an example. So they have their name, seller, I don't know how to pronounce that, .eth, and then you can still, as you see, they still have their public address. So that's Ethereum name service. And yeah, as you can see, this is the distribution. This is the I want to say the total token supply of ENS. So pretty cool. I did hear somewhere that potentially, I mean, I could be way off on this, but I seen somewhere where like Coinbase was saying that they might contribute to there being a second ENS airdrop. So hey, if that is the case, you might want to participate in ENS, and so that maybe you can get into the potential next airdrop. I could be completely wrong on that, not confirmed, but yeah. So going to the next airdrop that happened in the past that was really big. So we have DYDX. So this airdrop was during this year, 3 months at the time I'm recording this, 3 months ago. So yeah, DYDX, it is a basically a DEX, I want to say. Yeah, I want to say it's a DEX. Basically a exchange where you can trade, like margin trade, and you can, I believe, you can swap coins. They probably have staking and all of that, but DYDX is pretty popular. And as it says here, they dropped 7.5 billion of their initial token supply, and uh, yeah, the tokens valued at around 1 billion tokens. So people made a lot of money with that distribution. And this looks like the distribution, the total distribution of the DYDX token. One of the crazy things is that I believe the US, the SEC, I believe they they kind of stated here in this paragraph, but for whatever reason, SEC, you know, the organization that tries to protect investors, um, supposedly was protecting the U.S. from an airdrop, but everybody knows that's a bunch of crap. Because I mean, how can you consider how can you consider to be protecting your investors from an airdrop? And as we know, airdrops give you free crypto, so that makes completely no sense. And I know everybody's really mad about that. At the time that happened, completely unfair, which I think it is as well. And I just want to show the DYDX exchange real quick. Yeah, so this is the DYDX exchange. Really cool UI. As you can see, you can do trading, and I believe you can like connect your wallet on here. Yep, you can connect your wallet. They also have a DAO governance towards their platform. So pretty cool. I feel like they have staking. Maybe they don't. I feel like they do, but not really sure on that. Not too familiar with this exchange. But yeah, that's DYDX airdrop. And the other airdrop that happened in the past, was probably the most impactful airdrop, which I unfortunately missed out on, is Uniswap. This happened over a year ago, around. Okay, so it happened in September. And I was actually in crypto around this time too. I was pretty new to crypto. But yeah, Uniswap basically came out with a token, and the thing that was crazy about this token, about this airdrop, is that for one, Uniswap did not announce it at all, or didn't tease it at all. They just boom, they just announced it. The day that they announced it is the day that people get their airdrops. And also, the more addresses, the more public addresses, the more wallets that you use for Uniswap, all of those wallets or contribute. All those wallets will get Uniswap tokens if you use the Uniswap platform. So if you use one wallet, you'll get, because I believe Uniswap went up to, I forget how much Uniswap went up to. I want to say $8 maybe. Definitely $4. So probably like $1,200 per wallet. But say you have 5 wallets, that would be 6K. And Uniswap, I think all-time high is around $40. So if you held on to that, if you use multiple wallets with Uniswap during this time, and you held on to Uniswap, I mean, and maybe you waited to sell it at $40, I mean, you would have made pretty insane amount of money. Yeah, so, and I believe each wallet got 400 tokens. Let's see. This article talk about it. I'm not sure. Okay, so it went up like $6.50 during that time, and yeah, it was $2,600. So it was $2,600 total, and the USD amount was $6.50. Then yeah, 400 tokens. Each wallet got 400 tokens. The other crazy thing about this airdrop is that so usually back then, currently Coinbase, they just basically list any random coin now. But back then, Coinbase was really careful on what coins they listed, and the fact that Coinbase listed Uniswap the day of the airdrop, that was a really big deal. Because Coinbase usually doesn't do that with any token. But yeah, that's our last airdrop I want to talk about that happened in the past. Now I want to get into the upcoming airdrops that are happening and are still, in the process of being distributed or will be distributed in the future. Basically, that necessarily haven't happened yet. So we go. So the first one, let's talk about Pulse-Chain. So as we know, Pulse-Chain is an Ethereum fork that Richard Hort is trying to create, the founder of Hex. And this is basically to solve the outrageous gas fees of the ETH network. Makes no sense to have to pay $500 just to transact your money. So yeah, basically, this Pulse-Chain is having a couple of airdrops. So for one, let's see. So basically, all of your ERC20s that were on the ETH network are going to be copied onto the Pulse-Chain network. And honestly, I think because of that, just because of that aspect, that's going to give Pulse-Chain a lot of attention. If that's successful, that's going to give Pulse so much attention. But yeah, and then yeah, copies of ERC20s are called PRC20s. So yeah, really big. That's gonna be really big airdrop. And then yeah, the other airdrop relates to Pulse. So yeah, so basically Pulse swap sacrifice phase, and this is a you honestly made this live stream about a month ago. No. No, I just said that completely wrong. Few weeks ago. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, basically Pulse Swap is the DEX for Pulse-Chain, and yeah, Richard Hart's gonna have a sacrifice phase for that. There was already a sacrifice phase for Pulse-Chain, but yeah, there's an up and coming sacrifice phase for his exchange, decentralized exchange, and I believe that's coming out. I believe from what I've heard, that's coming out a couple of weeks before or it's gonna come out when Pulse-Chain becomes mainnet. So either 2 weeks before mainnet or during mainnet, something like that. So the other upcoming airdrop that I want to talk about this, it's kind of too late to get in it, but guess I can still talk about it. So Flare. So Flare, this is a basically a network team that's trying to give more I want to say, yeah, so I guess they're considered the first Turing complete FBA network. Um, Another EVM compatible network, and it gives use cases to these coins, Litecoin, Doge, XRP. I feel like XRP kind of had some use case already there, but Litecoin, Doge, they definitely didn't have no use case. So Flare, that's basically one of Flare's goals. There's much more to Flare, but yeah, I want to say that's the main uh, sector, I guess, the main goal of Flare. And so last year around this time, Flare did an airdrop for XRP holders towards the majority of the exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, BitRule, any exchange that you can think of, any of the major exchanges you can think of. So, and that token was called Spark. So that was the first airdrop, and then uh, Flare also came out. So Flare is making a network called the Songbird, which will be dedicated to testing out applications. There's also a distribution happening with that, and it's kind of already happening. And then Flare has another program called Flare Finance. I want to say that's more the DeFi DEX aspect of Flare. There's also airdrop for that. So as you can see, they have a token called XFi. And then I believe there's another token that Flare Finance had, which is DFlare. So yeah. And then as you can see here, the Songbird distribution is kind of already happening now. But yeah, I believe I just said this, but yeah, Flare Finance also had a token called DFlare, I believe. That's also part of the airdrop. So yeah, a lot of airdrops that Flare is having, and it's kind of hard to keep up with at this point. And the confusing thing about this airdrop is that all like the exchanges, they have the tokens, but they aren't giving it to their consumers. And then Flare isn't out, and I mean, with the Spark tokens, the Flare tokens, the first airdrop, that's not going to come out until Flare launches. You know, that hasn't happened yet. So, but yeah, that's that airdrop. Then the other airdrop, this is something I talked about very recently. Sunday Swap. And basically, Sunday Swap is a DEX being built on the Cardano blockchain, and they've created a model called the ISO, Initial Stake Pool Offering. And basically, what will happen is that instead of basically with Cardano, you stake your Cardano on a staking pool like a validator, right? And you generate ADA rewards. But with the ISO, instead of generating ADA rewards, you generate Sunday Swap rewards, and that's basically the distribution airdrop for Sunday Swap. And of course, you need basically Cardano to participate in that. So that's an up and coming, airdrop / distribution that's happening, and as they're saying here, that will happen once the DEX launches. And that is the last airdrop that is up and coming that I want to talk about, and now I want to get into potential future airdrops. Pure speculation. Alright, so one of the first potential airdrops that I'm speculating on that could happen, this probably won't. Coinbase. So as we know, Coinbase is one of the most popular centralized exchanges of the crypto space. Probably the biggest one in the US. It has probably the most amount of users in the US in terms of a crypto exchange. And as we know, Coinbase early this year, I want to say April of this year, Coinbase came out with their own IPO, which from the sound of it has been in the works for years, because I believe Coinbase was founded in 2012. So yeah, that happened, and Coinbase has their own stock. Now they have their own stock, but Coinbase doesn't have their own token. So maybe those who have used Coinbase might, might get this potential future Coinbase token that Coinbase is going to airdrop to those who have used this platform. Once again, this is not confirmed. This is pure speculation. But hey, it could be a possibility. So never know. Now these next two, a lot of people have been saying like these next two feel like there could be a lot of opportunity, or not a lot of opportunity, but more likely. So second we have OpenSea. OpenSea is the most dominant NFT marketplace right now. Has the most sales, have the most basically traffic in terms of people buying and selling and making money and all of that. I know one of the other pretty well known NFT marketplaces is Rarible. They already have their own token, but OpenSea is yet to have a token of their own. And yeah, because of how popular and how insanely well OpenSea has been doing with sales, and I believe they've also been hiring people lately. I mean, yeah, there's a pretty good chance that OpenSea might come up with their own token. They might do airdrop for those who have used their platform. So yeah, that would be pretty nice. And I know there's also I mean, this was debunked, or I don't know why I use that word, but it was deconfirmed by, I believe, the CEO of OpenSea, but there was rumors that OpenSea was going to do an IPO, have their own stock, but maybe that will happen, maybe that won't. But anyways, now the last potential airdrop that might happen, and I feel like this has been in people's thoughts for longer than any other potential airdrop, and that is MetaMask. Now, as we know, MetaMask is by far the most popular and most used non-custodial wallet, decentralized wallet. Well, I have kind of heard that MetaMask is kind of centralized. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, MetaMask is the most popular non-custodial wallet outside of centralized exchanges such as Coinbase, Binance, Gemini. So yeah, MetaMask. Yeah, MetaMask has so many users, and you know, I want to say around last year of October, they added the swap feature, basically where you can, exchange one token for another. And people have been speculating that because of this, that maybe MetaMask will have their own token, and then MetaMask will distribute to those who have used their wallet. Um, and people have been saying that this might be tricky because it's like, you know, you're not supposed to, share like, because MetaMask they're not gonna know like people's private keys and all of that, and MetaMask is supposed to be decentralized in terms of people's privacy and all of that. So it's gonna be for MetaMask to do an airdrop. I guess it's gonna be kind of weird, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, MetaMask is my last uh, basically potential future airdrop. And yeah, that's basically the video of past airdrops, upcoming airdrops, and potential future airdrops. That is the end of the video. Um, yeah, airdrops. One of the best opportunities, and one of the really cool opportunities about crypto is that you can get into airdrops, and basically you can earn free money when you participate in somebody's dApp or crypto. And I forgot to include this, but basically my strategy for airdrops, basically participate as many things as I can. That's of course going to require money, but basically participate as many things as you can that are popular and well known, and yeah, that basically have the potential to that platform might have, that potentially might come out with their own token or another program in their platform. So yeah, basically participate in as many things as you can in crypto, and maybe in the future you will get rewarded. But yeah, once again, if you like my content, please subscribe, hit the share, like, comment button, turn on the notification bell whenever I come up with a new video. Check out the description below, and I will see you in the next one.